This AI automation saves my business $20,000 per year. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same thing for just $30. So, the biggest problem I have in a business when I'm scaling is customer service that scales. And let me explain to you how this works. So, basically, at the moment, the typical customer service for a small business is just sending all of my questions and all of my customer questions to an email account. I then get an employee to respond to all of those emails, and it just takes a huge amount of time. But it gets worse than that because 80% of the messages, and this is an analysis I did of a client account where 80% of their messages were asking very, very basic questions like, what's the price and how can I track my order? Which meant that their customer support team was just copying and pasting responses, and that business owner was paying for that support team to do a very, very simple job that could be very easily automated. But the typical way of dealing with things like this would be something like an AI chatbot. This is not new, but what we actually need is something a little bit more advanced than this, because the problem with AI chatbots is they can be unreliable in their responses, and I'm going to show you how you can fix that, but they can also not deal with complex problems. They can only really deal with simple requests. So I'm going to show you how we can actually deal with complex issues as well using this really cool system. So if you click on the top link down below in the description, you can start a free trial for ChatIQ. And this is a software we're going to be using, which is going to allow us to build a chatbot solution which can not only answer customer questions by reading an entire website, but it can also allow us to submit a support ticket. And when we submit a support ticket, customers can then obviously categorize those. And also what will happen is the AI will prioritize these support tickets. You can see here, these are a whole load of support tickets that have come through. These are test support tickets that I've done, and you can see how it's prioritized those and categorized these support tickets. So this is not just another basic AI chatbot software. This is a software that can actually go one step further and start to gather your support tickets. So let me show you how this works. With ChatIQ, it will basically allow you to create multiple different sources of data. So most websites or most businesses have a funnel, and that funnel will be organized by top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. The top of funnel stuff is typically websites, blog pages. Middle of funnel is more FAQ pages. These are people who are slightly warmer and are just asking a couple of questions before they buy your product. And then obviously you've got like training documents, video transcripts, and whatever your product is for your customers. But what we can do with ChatIQ is turn all of this into an AI brain, essentially, and then we can split this into multiple different chatbots. So, for example, we can have a chatbot on our front end of our business, like we have here on our website, where we can just respond to customer questions. And we can only use, for example, these two bits of data in this chatbot. And then we can have a chatbot for our support ticketing for our customer service that's in our product. And this is trained on all of this information, for example. So this basically allows us to create multiple chatbots that can, and if we want to, submit support tickets or gather support tickets from customers. So you can see here, I can turn off support ticketing, I can turn it back on again. So depending on where I'm putting this chatbot, I can turn on or off support ticketing, and you can create multiple chatbots. And each of these chatbots is trainable on specific data from the data feed. So let me show you how this works. You can see here I've got a whole load of data in my chatbot. I've got all of this is just text documents. We've got a PDF here, which is just an FAQ document, 4,000 words. We've also got a whole load of URLs. So as we pick and choose these documents or these bits of data, we can actually then turn them into chatbots. So you can see this is one of the chatbots that I've built. I've then gone ahead and customized it further, so you can actually change all of the text here, you can change the logos, you can change the color of the responses and all sorts of things. Then we can add custom instructions, and this is really where it gets quite advanced, because remember I said at the beginning, the whole goal here is to reduce the amount of money that we're spending on customer service, and we want to make sure that we're categorizing simple and complex issues. So within ChatIQ in the dashboard, we can actually give the chatbot information on what we deem is a complex issue or not, what we deem is very simple requests. So for example, I mean, this is built in already, but you can define it further by adding extra information into this chatbot box here. So now what's going to happen is when somebody comes through and they land, let's say, on your website and they ask a simple question like, we're going to say, can I cancel my subscription? I want you to notice two things. One, how quickly the chatbot responds. In less than 2 seconds, it's getting a response. It's given me the steps on how to actually cancel a subscription. So anybody who signs up for ChatIQ has to start a free trial. They put in their credit card details and their card doesn't get charged. But if they are paying for a subscription, they are still able to cancel it within the app. And it's shown them exactly how to do this. But it's also said I can submit a support ticket. And this is because it's understood that this is a complex problem. And as a complex problem, this may require human support. This may be a customer who's